dark day in American history. 50 years ago, President John F. Kennedy was assassinated while riding in a Dallas motorcade.
And the Henry Ford in Dearborn is the home to that limousine that the president was riding in on that fateful day. 7 Action News reporter Andy Choi has more on the Henry Ford's Week of Remembrance.
More than 7,000 people took advantage of the free admission here at the Henry Ford to view a piece of American history. Many of them sharing where they were when John F. Kennedy was assassinated.
I was telling her where I was when we heard that the president was shot.
Absolutely, I know exactly where I was standing. I can tell you the gray tile of the floor. I knew the physician that was standing and talking to me. I had that same feeling of the floor not really being under me. Tremendous fear. It was just one of those moments.
Basically, the class sat and watched the news with the teacher for about a half an hour, and then he said, "Everybody go home."
I was in a beauty shop when they assassinated President Kennedy.
I woke my mother up, and she didn't believe me that President Kennedy got shot at that time.
The principal came over the loudspeakers and told us that Kennedy had been shot.
And the Henry Ford says this is the true power of having history open to the public.
When museums are working at their best is when you have this sharing of stories, not only from the museum, but from grandfather to grandson, from grandmother to granddaughter, and everybody in between. So we've had people break down in tears today, sharing it with their own family, sharing it with our staff. It's been a very poignant moment.
And if you missed today's events, the Henry Ford is the permanent place where this limousine is open to the public. In Dearborn, Andy Choi, 7 Action News.